are seeking after the Lord for healing or restoration or clarity or wisdom, when we're asking for those things that are in His will, then we know He's listening and He's working on those requests that are inside of His will. The key is to be listening right back, because so often when we ask God for something and we are in prayer over time and seeking Him with a right heart, then He is going to be giving us some kind of instructions. He is going to be moving us in a certain way and bringing something to our attention that may not look as if it is directly related, but He will ask you to be a part of it and move in a different way. And if we are not listening to how He asks us to move, then we might miss it. We might miss the training that He has for us that will be there to answer our prayer. Remember, if He asks you to do something seemingly unrelated, be obedient. Trust Him, even though it may sound weird or not look related. Follow where He is leading, because He usually teaches us and grows us indirectly in a different area before putting us in front of the thing that we're praying about. And here's what I mean. Like David, who fought lions and bears as a shepherd before he fought Goliath. Okay? Who would have ever thought that being a shepherd would prepare someone for battle? That sounds so outrageous, but that's exactly what God did. No one ever would have thought shepherding would prepare him to be a man and be a king and stand up to an entire nation as a teenager. But God knew. Not only was he obedient as a shepherd, but do you know how he got there that day? He was following his father's orders to deliver a meal to his brothers. Here, take some bread and cheese to your brothers. Go. And if he had had any kind of animosity or spiteful feelings towards his brothers because they were the ones in the army, they were the soldiers, they were the real men, and he was just the shepherd, and he was beneath them in many ways in social status, right? If he had not been humble enough to obey his father and deliver a meal, he never would have had the opportunity to take on Goliath, which is an amazing story that we all know and appreciate even today. So whatever God is asking of you, be ready to be obedient. Be ready to be open to learning, because it may just lead you to your own answered